Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Defense Smashers, and today we are going to discuss our thumbnail topic, that is India's 13th port creates a tension in the Nicobar Island. We will deeply discuss in this video that where is the location of this 13th major port of the India, and why it creates a tension in the Nicobar Islands. We will also discuss deeply in this video about the Great Nicobar Development Project. So let's start the session. So recently, the India's 13th major port at the Galathea Bay, which lies under the Great Nicobar Development Project. The Galathea Bay is located on the Great Nicobar Island and has been notified as the India's 13th major port. The Galathea, it is situated in the Bay of Bengal, that's why it is strategically important, for it also positioned along the east-west international shipping trade route. That's why the Indian government decided to make a major transshipment hub such as Singapore, Colombo, Kelang, so that this Andaman and Nicobar is a key location for capturing the cargo from the India east coast ports as well as from the Bangladesh and the Myanmar. So that's why the Indian government decided to make this as a major port. So first we see the location of this Andaman and Nicobar. So this is the location of the Andaman and Nicobar, and it is situated in the Bay of Bengal. And the 10 degree line separates, 10-degree channel separates both Andaman and Nicobar. So here is the order of this. First is North Andaman, then Middle Andaman, then Little Andaman, then South Andaman. Then after that there is Car Nicobar, then there is Little Nicobar, and then Great Nicobar Island, where the Galathea Bay is situated, and there is also the Campbell National Park is also situated in this Great Nicobar Island. So this is basically the International Container Transshipment Port, ICTP, proposed here the potentially transform maritime trade in this region. The port is located 40 nautical miles from the Malacca Strait, and which handles the 35% of the world annual sea trade route. So, and presently the 75% of the Indian's transshipped cargo is routed through the foreign ports, with the Colombia alone handling the 45% of this. And the development of this ICTP saves the $200 to $20 million annually transshipment charges. So I will explain you that what is this transshipment charges and how it is work. First we see, so this is the Nicobar Island, Great Nicobar Island, and there is the Galathea, and this is the southernmost tip of the India, that is Indira Point. So there is in great development, there is the two major Great Nicobar development plan. There are the two major project. First one is Greenfield International Airport, and second one is this ICTP. So first we see the all the major ports of the India and major ports of the India. So these are the major ports of the India. This is Ennore port. This is the last major port of the India. Kamraj port, Ennore port. The Kamrajar is the famous CM of the Tamil Nadu. That's why they named after this Kamrajar port in the Ennore, and there is also the port in the Chennai and Thoothukudi port. So, and the major ports like JNPT, Jawaharlal Nehru Port, Maharashtra South Mumbai, West Mumbai, Kandla, Kolkata, Shama Prasad Mukherjee Port. So these are the major ports of the India. And from the one day examination, This is important because in the static GK questions they generally ask these type of questions. So this is the trade route of the ships. Suppose if ship goes east to west, they need refueling. Maybe they need refueling, they need any maintenance. So this transshipment can handle these ships, and when they get repaired, they can go to the west. Same go as the west. Suppose the ship goes from west to east, then after that they also have a maintenance, refueling. So in this ICTP we has this type of storage facilities, maintenance facilities, refueling facilities. So that's why this is the important. And this port is 40 nautical miles from the Malacca Strait. I already told you that. And it also the same nautical miles as from the Mongla, Chittagong, Yangon of the port, these Bangladesh and the Myanmar ports. So it can handle the traffic and the large cargo shipments in the routes. So the benefits of this port is reduction in the transshipment cost. At present, the Indian transshipment cargo is predominantly handled by the foreign ports, leading to substantial outflow of the revenue. So this helps to reduction in the transshipment costs and boost to in this Indo-Pacific region, because we know that this Indo-Pacific region is very important for the trade route. And the China already shows their dominance in this region. China already show their dominance in this region. The Cocoa Island of the Myanmar, China established their military navy presence in the Cocoa Island. So we also need a establishment in this area. We also need the ports, bases in this area. And in the Andaman and Nicobar there is the joint command of the tri services: Indian Air Force, Indian Navy and Indian Army. So that's why we need this, we need to develop this Galathea Way, because we have to counter the China's presence in the Indian Ocean. So this international container transshipment terminal with the capacity of handling the 14.2 million cargoes per year. This is very huge. And in the Great Nicobar development there is the Greenfield International Airport, which handling a peak hour traffic of the 400 passengers. There is also the one airport present in the Port Blair, that is called the Savarkar Airport, and it handles the 1.8 million passengers per year. So that's why we need another airport, because nowadays the Andaman Nicobar is the global tourism destination. So there is the increase in the demand of the tourist in the Andaman and Nicobar. So that's why the Greenfield International Airport handling a peak hour traffic of the 400 passengers. And there is also the township for the locals, which locals get the employment. After that they also need power. Suppose this international airport, this ICTP, this port needs a obviously they needs a power. So they get a power from the gas and the diesel generators and the solar power plants. And this project also broaden the directly and the indirectly employment opportunities to more than 4200 peoples. And the environmental concern related to this: So this the 114 square kilometers of the tribal reserve forest land is giving to this project, and there are more than 1 lakh of the trees are going to be cut for this project. So that's why it creates a tension in the environmentalists, and that's why there is so much concern related to this project. And there is other project is there is other concerns are also the like natural vegetation and these tribals this forest is the home of these tribals, the tribals like Shompan tribe and the other tribes. So that's why we need to and after that there is also the wildlife concern and the coral reefs we also need to preserve the coral reefs. So that's why and after that there is the leatherback turtle, sea turtle, which lays the egg on this Galathea way. So after the port established, so this endangered species cannot disturbed this endangered species is totally disturbed and cannot lay their leg on the Galathea way. So that's why we also need to preserve and conserve this leatherback sea turtle. And it also create a tension, I already told you that it creates a tension between the tourist and the tribals, because these Shompen tribes do not need any, they are cut from the they are cut from the outer world, they do not need any they do not want to that other person disturbs them. So that's why they are cut from the outer world. Suppose there is the huge development, so it creates a tension, and they are totally dependent on the forest, and you are cutting the 1 lakh of the trees. So that's why it creates a tension in this area. And they are totally dependent on fishing, and they are the forest gatherers. So this project, these are the concern in related to this Great Nicobar project. I hope you understand this situation. Thank you.